A very big hello to all of you and warm winter greetings. We are fast approaching New Year 2024 and these last few days of dynamic December. Everyone would like to welcome the New Year with dazzling experience. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the genders beyond geographies and ecosystems, thank you very much for this mission of book reading series. And we are here with 110th book in our book reading series, and it gives me immense pleasure. In fact, I feel so energized and so super excited to mention about a book which can really enable you to set a tone of 2024, and those who are into making new resolutions and would like to do kind of a soul search that what went right, what went wrong when it comes to 2023, I mean this year, and would like to do something so that you keep evolving and become your best possible versions when it comes to your holistic growth. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to mention about a book which is very close to my heart, and this book is 360 Degree Excel at Anything and Everything. 360 Degree Excel at Anything and Everything. And the best part is this is coming from a lady whom I have a lot of respect, Swati Lodha. Swati Lodha. I had a privilege, a great pleasure to meet her this month and could attend her session as well. Now, what really motivates me and matters me a lot is the person who leads by inspiring examples. And I keep saying that when there is no difference between what you preach and what you practice, only then you can make a difference in someone's life. And such is Swati Lodha. It's one of my friends, Pooja, Kaware, for connecting me with Swati, Dr. Swati. So not taking much of your time, very precisely, very succinctly, let's get into the book, what this book is all about. And it's 6 chapters in this book. Every chapter in itself is kind of self-transformation dose. First is Excellence 360 Degrees. Second is Self-Teaming, very, very important. 3 and Gaming, we'll get into it. 4th is pedestaling, and 5th is transfer learning, and 6th, very close to my heart, especially people who are into 50s, that's about perennialing, yeah. Those who are into HR, we recall that 360 degree feedback, taking feedback from your internal customers as well as your external customers. I mean your colleagues, bosses, as well as your customers and your clients over there. Well, the construct in this book which really moved me and I really love that is about holistic hero and spice. We need to have spice in life, So let's get spiced up when it comes to being a holistic hero or a heroine, whatever. And every chapter begins with an inspiring story of an authentic person. How that person went through the tough time of life, struggled in life, and then towards the end, how he or she was successful. And this book revolves around, a pivot, kind of, when it comes to the person, partner, parent, professional, and perennial in us to create excellence 360 degree. How we can integrate these roles and we can excel in every role we are in. And I say that, any role without goal is like a body without soul. Yeah. And chapter 3 is about, and gaming, not or. आप ये करो, मैं ये करता हूँ, नहीं, हम मिलके बहुत सी चीज़ें कर सकते हैं, like husband and wife. And she has given an example of one of my favorite lady boxers, Mary Com, about and gaming. So I don't want to be a spoiler, I don't want to get into the detail. I would like to just take you through the content, the rich content, the relevant content. And this can become a sitting tone when it comes to your 2024. If you are looking at, again to repeat, making resolutions. So this can be a reference book for you. This is really, really, really great. Okay, so then chapter 4 is about, pedestaling. Yeah. So for example, and chapter 4 is about pedestaling. Yeah. And definitely as a parent or maybe a person at your personal life, definitely you have so many qualities, and these qualities, for example, say leadership, are not limited only at the workplace that you are a leader, team leader, and you're having subordinates. No, it's leading by inspiring example. That's what I believe in. That's what a leader is, not I am power but empower. So pedestaling is all about that. And and Swati has given live examples of the people. For example, Satya Nadella, the executive chairman and CEO of Microsoft, is a crusader when it comes to P for pedestaling. As he shows up his chamber every day with empathy he has developed as a father. So then chapter 5 is about the 4th pillar, excellent 360 transfer learning. Because see, if you keep on assimilating, accumulating something, and if you don't release that, I mean, when you don't contribute that, you don't share, then it is not done. What is the use of learning? For me, learning is sharing. You need to share that. I recall an inspiring example that so many candles are in a room, in a dark room, and one candle is lit. And when this lit candle is able to enlighten so many other candles, the aura of the room will definitely get enlarged. Brightness in the room will get enlarged, and the age of this burning candle, which burns the rest of the candles, will not get diminished. Yeah, that's what learning and sharing is about. Because we are looking at the world. Like Michael Jackson says, let's make this place a better place for you and for me and everyone. Yeah, and then the last chapter is very, very important. It's not about just longevity or being in a centurion, I mean, getting into 100 years club, long life or something, but constant renewal of yourself. And even in 60s, 70s, 80s and beyond, you are able to recognize your hidden potential, your talent. In Indian context, Gen X, us people who and maybe earlier generation, we did not get time to showcase our talent when it comes to whatever people call as a hobby, maybe fitness, being a fitness freak, or maybe a musician, or maybe a healer, or maybe a writer. So when we are done with our first innings, yeah, taking care of family, roti kapda makan and all that, so now we can unleash that potential. So in 15 and 60s, it's like being a fantastic perennial. Yeah, and every chapter, it begins definitely with inspiring story, and it ends with certain nuggets. For example, self-teaming nuggets. What are those nuggets? How we can, and what are the concrete takeaways? So Swati has put this. So Swati has so very well illustrated all this different piece, which can enable us to become holistic hero. She's talking about from 0 to 50 years. From 0 to 50 years, पता नहीं दिख रहा है कि नहीं, 0 to 50 years, she has taken analogy of plant. Yeah. So first is self-teaming. I mean, recognize in yourself different possible roles, integrate them. There should not be any conflict. Yeah. There should not be any conflict. And I also mentioned in my book that the basic team is your inner team, that your heart, body, mind, soul should be in one unity. There should not be any conflict. When you are not divided inside, you won't get divided outside. Yeah. And then she is talking about, then she is adding to self-teaming with next plant, slightly bigger than the first plant, and gaming. Yeah. Let's team up, let's synergize. And then the third bigger plant you will see over here is she's adding transfer learning, pedestaling and transfer learning. Yeah, definitely. And from 50 years onwards, you will see the big tree with the roots. Yeah, from 50 plus beyond, 50 plus. And she is mentioning about perennialing. And one of my favorite authors of Richard Bach, and he says, as long as you are alive on planet Earth, your mission is not yet done. So to quote here Shah Rukh Khan, he says, इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने उसे पाने की कोशिश की है कि हर जर्रे ने मुझे उसे मिलाने की साजिश की है. So if you are still alive, it means picture abhi baki hai, mere dost. Keep exploring yourself, know different possible peace, different kinds of personalities you have as a person, as a family man, as well as when it comes to your profession. And keep working on that constantly, and who knows what hidden talents you have will get showcased. We all are in a mood of celebration toward the end of December, and we'll live a very, very healthy life, very holistic life, and we'll be the best versions, and we'll be very successful in all our endeavors. Let me mention about a book which can be a reference book to all of you. If you are designing a plan, a list of resolutions in 2024, so how we can move from here to there, from good to great. Take that quantum leap, be it peace of mind, be it prosperity, or be it pursuing your passions. So thank you very much again. Thank you, Dr. Swati Lodha. I have huge respect for you. Thank you very much.